Hey guys, how's it going? Today's TheTechDaily, and today I'm just going to show you playing some apps that I actually have on my iPad. So I haven't actually bought any specifically for the iPad. These are actually ones that I had in the iPhone and iPod Touch. So I'm just going to give some examples and show you how they actually work. So a lot of them actually do work. So if I go to Doodle Jump, you guys can see it's the only a portion of the screen, and that's because that's made for the screen for the iPhone and iPod Touch. But down here for many of the games, it gives you a 2 times zoom. So if I click on that, you guys can see it's almost full as the whole screen. And then it lets you play. So the only thing that's a disadvantage of making it the full screen is that it actually makes the resolution worse, of course, just because you're doubling up the screen. But the games still do work fine, so they are still fun to play. And I mean, they work just like they are on the iPod Touch, but they just feel a little harder just because you're playing with such a heavier thing and a bigger screen now. But it still is fun. You guys can see the resolution's a lot clearer when I go down like this, but it is that much smaller view. So it just basically depends on how you want to play. If you like the better resolution with the small screen, or you want a little less resolution. It's still really clear and really crisp, but it's just a little less resolution, but you got that full screen. So let's go back and I'll show you another example. So I got Snake right here. Let's click on that. You guys can see again, it is the size of an iPhone or iPod Touch, but then it gives you that 2 times optical zoom again, and it's now full screen again. So there's some instructions, and then there we go. So you guys can see I'm just clicking on the screen, and it does work fine, the game. It still is fun to play. They still work great. And I mean, so iPhone games still do work if you don't want to really spend all that money that iPad games are actually costing right now. You can still keep some of your iPhone games. So I'm not sure exactly which ones specifically work, but most of the ones I've actually have been using work fine. You guys can see just like this one. And again, the screen is actually really clear. Again, you'll have better resolution like this, but it's still really clear like this. And I think I actually like it better with the full screen. And it's still great resolution. So let's go back. You guys can see I still got quite a few apps. Another one's actually Ink Raiders, and this one's actually a lot harder to play. I actually could not play this game at all. So there you guys go. The resolution's still good, full screen, miniature screen, play. And you guys can see the problem that's actually with it is the controls are like over here, and it's really hard for your fingers to actually get all the way across here and play this game. It's a lot harder to hold this and play the game than it actually is to play on an iPod Touch. And I was having a lot of trouble playing this game because it's so much bigger, and you have to basically stretch your fingers across the screen to actually play this. Like you guys can see, it's really hard to use all these buttons. Like I can't do it. My hands are actually not even small. It's just too hard to play this game. So obviously they're gonna have to change up the settings, change up the controllers for games such as these. But for other games, just as I showed you, Doodle Jump and Snake, the iPad still does work fine and stuff like that. So I got a few more apps. I got like eBay, and of course these all work fine. They're probably gonna make a new one that's the same screen as the iPhone, still free, but you can just click OK, and double that up and see how the resolution is for this. You guys can see it's still really clear. I mean, so most of the apps still do work. So if you don't want to waste all your money right now, because the iPod apps are getting actually really high, like 5 times the price. Some that are 99 cents are now $5. You can still use a lot of your iPhone apps and see how they are. If there's any that work, just leave a comment down below and you guys can tell me and show other people which ones don't work and which ones actually do work. But there you go. I just wanted to show you some quick gameplay on the iPad, and so thanks for watching. Bye.